So now we discuss about tongue rail. Tongue rail means it is lie between the two stock rail. In your previous slide, I have already told you stock rail means it is your main rail line. Okay, so it is lie. The tongue rail is lie in between the two main line or stock rail. So these are tapered to a point or tongue which is supported on sliding plates and connected by the stretcher bar near the toe, and both the tongue rails move surface distance or gap. So here two tongue rails are provided between the two stock rail, and it will help to connect or stretch the bar or stretch the gap between the two rails. Okay. So next one is your come to slipper. So slipper is the main component of your track. Why? Because the main rail line here, the two rail lines are placed above the slipper, and the load of the train which occurs or which applied on the rail, so that will move the load to the slipper, and slipper transfer the load to the ballast, and it will transfer to the ground surface. So in this sequence, the train load will be distributed to the total permanent way. So that's why your slipper is a main component of your railway track. So now we discuss about your slipper. So first of all, what is slipper? We should know about slipper. Slipper is a rectangular blocks which is placed below the rail and which transmit the load of the train from the rail to the ballast. Okay. So basically slipper is your three types. So what are there? First one is your wooden slipper. This is the picture. Second one is your metal slipper. This is one. And next one is your concrete slipper. This one. Okay. So slipper is transverse support for a railway to give stiffness to it. Normally in the rail track, whenever the rail track is provided here, the slipper always provided in a transverse direction. Okay. So first we discuss about what is the requirement of slippers. So whenever we maintain the gauge means the distance between the two rail. So whenever we maintain the gauge, for that we are requiring your slipper. Okay, and the slippers first one is your, I am explaining what is wooden slipper. So these slippers are satisfy all the requirements and are only suitable for the track cutting. Okay. So wooden slipper is normally used in our India in very past year, but nowadays only concrete slippers are used. So next one is in India, as the climatic changes from the place to place, it is difficult to choose best wooden for the slipper. Okay. So in our India there are so many places, and there are climatic condition is very different. So where the places is rainy season, in the rainy season the places is a dense area. So in that places, whenever we are using wooden slipper, so it will be damaged more. So it is difficult to use wooden slipper in all over the India. So the life of wooden slippers depends on the quality of the timber used and its ability to wear decay and resistance, white ant and resistance to atmospheric action. So that's why wooden slipper is not used in India. Why? Because the wooden life is very less, and the lifespan is depends upon the types of wooden, what type of wooden it will be made. Okay. And it is also depends on the resistance to white ant and resistance of atmospheric action. Okay. Normally your teak is the best wood for the slipper purpose, but due to its heavy cost, it is used only the Gidder bridge. It is not used in all over the track. So next one is your sal wood is hardened and stronger than the teak. as well as cheap in the cost. So therefore it is mostly used for slipper purpose. Which one? Your sal wood. Okay. So next one, what is your size of this slipper? Okay. So the standard size of the timber slipper according your gauges, I have already explained you what are the types of gauges. Gauges is the distance between the two rail, main rail, and it is of three types. One is your broad gauge, next one is your meter gauge, and third one is your narrow gauge. Okay, so the size of the slipper, wooden slipper, according to your gauges are, according to broad gauge, it will be 2.74 meter by 25 centimeter by 13 centimeter. Okay, and according to your meter gauge, it will be 1.83 meter by 20 centimeter by 11 centimeter. And according to your narrow gauge, it will be 1.52 by 15 by 10 centimeter. Okay. So next one is your metal slipper. Okay. So metal slipper means these are the consist of steel made by the steel, and normally it will be fixed on the rail of the slipper. Rail are first insert in longs, and wedges or keys are fixed on the both side. But here the slope also, the at the time of pressing, the cant is provided 1 in 20, and the steel throughout about 6 mm thick steel sheets are provided here. But the demerit of using metal slipper, that the metal slipper are get corrosion due to the rain. So it will be damaged very soon. So that's why it is not suitable for rail track for very long period. Okay. So next one is your concrete slipper. So nowadays you all have seen there, the concrete slipper is mostly used in all over the India, because it is cost is economic, and it is durable. And I also tell you that the wooden slipper which is lifespan is 12 year. Okay, and the steel or metal slipper, the lifespan is 30 to 40 year, and basic of your thickness is 12 mm. Okay, and next one is your concrete slipper. Concrete slipper lifespan is your 40 to 60 year, which is more than other two slippers, and it is better stability and lesser damage during the handling and transport due to it's made by the concrete. That's why it have no damage by transport system. Okay, and it easily maintain the gauge distance, and no damage due to the corrosion and fire because it is concrete, and no possibility of theft. Okay, and here the no chances of gauge widening, it have no chance, and there are no difficulty in track to circulating it. But its disadvantages or demerit is it is not suitable for manual packing, and it is damage very heavy in case of de-alignment. Okay, so slipper basically it is transversely provided on the rail, which transmit the load of rail to the aggregate or to the ground surface. Okay, so this is all about your slipper. So this is wooden slipper, metal slipper, and concrete slipper. So next come to the slide, your advantages of railway. So whenever we are studying about railway, if there have no benefits or there have no suitability for us, so why we should use or why we should prefer railway? So there are three advantages. One is your political advantages, another one is your economic advantages, and third one is your social advantages. Okay, so one by one we will discuss about. So first one is your political advantages. So railway how to help politically to the peoples, to the public or to the government. So only due to effective countrywide network of railway, the central government administration has become easy and effective. Central government easily control and easily effective due to the communication due to the network system of your railway line. Okay, so next part we will discuss in your next class. Thank you.